This is going to be a series of you following me on my attempt to design a top that features both crochet and knitting. Hi, my name is Rami. This is my YouTube channel where I have all my knitting, crochet, and writing adventures all put in one single space. So today we're going to be talking about something that's really dear to my heart. It is romantasy. And what I mean by romantasy, it's all the romance fantasy meshed into one. And I want to design a blouse I'm just gonna call it a top. I want to design a top that features those elements that blah, 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 blah. I want to design a top that features both crochet and knit, and I also want it to look like a romantasy fantasy piece. So this is gonna be my journey on designing this top, and you as a fellow knitter or crocheter or just somebody who loves fantasy romance can follow me along. I'm going to be vlogging my journey of designing this top, and I have designed things in the past. I usually freehand everything, but this is the first time that I'm actually going to be trying to document my design. So I'm going to attempt to write everything that I'm doing down as well as film it. So I want to provide a free pattern for everybody once this is finished. And so everybody can make it. I'm going to try and use stitches that are pretty simple and that even beginners can make. So that's where the hard part lies, to design something that a beginner knitter and a beginner crocheter can make.
I can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I get so confident yet confused. So I'll let go to live in between.
So I'm filming in the car because this is where I usually do most of my knitting or crochet. And I have a vision for this sweater or whatever blouse that I'm going to be making, that I'm designing. And I already started on it. I also want it to represent something that I really enjoy. So for those of you that know, I am a huge fantasy nut. I love high fantasy novels, fantasy in general. Romantasy is my live or die. I love, love, love romantasy. And I have written some romantasy in the past, even though the book that I did self-publish isn't a romantasy, it's a paranormal romance, but I digress. So I want this blouse or sweater to kind of also represent elements of that. So this is going to be very interesting. I already started on part of it. So this is what I've got so far. I'm working up the bodice part of the sweater, blouse. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just going to call this my work in progress or my design because I can't keep saying blouse or sweater. And this is what I've got so far. This is being crocheted in a single crochet stitch, like that. And my vision for this is going to be like where it goes around the chest. So it's going to have like that tight bodice looking design that you kind of see in like medieval costumes and fashion. Yes, so you kind of already know where this is going. But yeah, what I have to do now is I just have to complete that. So this is going to be just one freakishly long rectangle because it has to join around the chest. So pretty simple. Let's start crocheting.
Maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing, a childish 20-something.
Why does this always happen to me? Oh, no. Okay, we're fine.
Frozen my cards, my mistakes and my flaws. Don't have it figured out yet. I'm a work of art and a work in progress.
Also, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm indecisive, I don't know why. My good intentions fail me sometimes, but I don't get angry. It can't faze me, we can talk it out. No, we don't need to fight. I can get anxious, but I won't cry. You never know, cause I keep it inside. So I show up strong, maybe to a fault. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I go from bossa to blues. So I'll grow to love in between who I am and who I wanna be. Oh, maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing, a childish 20-something with my pros and my cons, my mistakes and my flaws. Don't have
All right, so I wanted to quickly check in with what I have so far. So this is basically what I'm working with at the moment. It is part of the bodice that's going to be going around the chest. So this is like going to be the main crochet portion. And I'm like, I want to say like halfway around the boobie area. So this is wool and it's very stretchy. I'm using a single crochet stitch over here. And so like my vision is like, let's see if I can get, I think I need to go another like half of what I made, and like it'll be like a full band. I'm hoping to get all this done before I make the first episode of designing this top. I'm considering putting up a shell stitch at the top over here, but I'm not completely sold on that yet. I might do that, might not do that yet. I don't know, but yeah, that's the update we have right now. And the sun is shining, blinding me, dear God. So the sun is blinding me right now, but yeah, that's all I have so far. I'm gonna check in. Hopefully I can get that whole band finished, and then I wanna draw out the design for you guys that I have in mind. So gotta do that too. Okay, so this is kind of the vision that I have. This is the neck. These are the shoulders. So what I want to do is I want to create like a high neck like this. And then I want this to be kind of like single crochet. And then these will be like open like this with inlets. And that goes around there. And then I want it to connect from here going down to the shoulders to have these little designed flaps right here. So then the sleeves would come out from here, and I want to make them like puffy sleeves, kind of. Oh, this is looking awful on paper. But the sleeves would be puffy sleeves. And then I'm gonna have ribbing, like ribbing to here. This is all ribbing, so it's gonna be tight. So up to here, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna start this part, but that's what I want, and then these are the hands, obviously. Now, this is where I have the bodice right now. The bodice is currently like this. Ah, that's a crooked line. This is where the bodice is. And then I have those inlets going like this. So this is the part that I have right now. Now, I'm not sure whether I want to make it fitted down here, or if I wanted just to have it go flowing out like this. So what do you guys think? Like, should I make it fitted, or should I have it flowing out like this? Obviously it will end somewhere here. Now this is what the front will look like. The back, what I am going for is for the back, here's the back. Obviously we have this in the back. And then I want it to have also a bit of a opening over there before it connects to that shoulder flaps that I'm going to make, those sides that go here. So the back's going to be kind of braced like this. And so the whole back is already close. So you'll just have some skin here from the back. This is all going to be covered. So you have open here and open here. I got bottom braces on my teeth 2 days ago because I had Invisalign, and for some reason my teeth started to shift too much, so I couldn't do Invisalign on the bottom teeth anymore, and I had to switch to bottom braces. And now that I switched, the pressure on my teeth is like super crazy. Whatever I eat hurts, so I have to eat very, very soft foods. And for the last like 2 days, I've barely eaten anything because the pressure was so intense. So my husband is going to be taking me out for ramen tonight so that I can actually eat something substantial. So the top portion is done, and I'm just going to measure it. It is about a little over 25 inches. 25 and a half, I would say 25 and a half inches. Now that's perfect for my bust. So now I'm going to join this with a slip stitch, and I'm going to have the seam, this seam, it's going to be on the side right here. So this is all this portion right here. So this is all going to be joined with slip stitch. So this is the portion that comes up over here. And then next, what we're going to do probably is I'm going to do a single crochet around.
In between who I am and who I wanna be. Maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing. A childish 20-something with my pros and my cons, my mistakes and my flaws. Don't have it figured out yet. I'm a work of art and a work in progress.
You did not understand.
No.
Also, is there anything you'd like to say?
It's been several days since I started working on this pattern, and so far what I've got done is I finished like the bodice portion and I started on the back part, and I'm almost like through this ball of yarn already. Like I wound this up and there's not much there, and I don't know why I'm surprised. I forgot that crochet eats up a ton of yarn. So thank God I have like another 2 hanks of this color. So I think I will be good. So this is the top so far. Actually gonna put it on in a minute, but I already started working up the back. I already put in markers for where the sleeve should be. So here and here are where the sleeves are gonna be. So I have like stitch markers already put in. And I'm gonna try to put it on for you guys. I already started working on the back portion. So there's like this little triangle right here. And hopefully I can get more in, but I don't wanna make episode 1 way too long. So we're gonna see how long this is. But I'm gonna put it on for you guys right now so you can kind of see. And what I'm finding difficult is writing the pattern and designing it at the same time, because usually I just wing it and just let myself be, but now that I have to like write everything down, it's a little harder. I can't just go where I want to go. I have to jot things down. And this is it so far. I added some, I don't know if you can see, but I added some like double crochet up here, and I made like little inlets right here, little holes for like the design at the top. And then I have this back portion. So this, it's kind of hard to grab it. This is going to be going up this way. As you can see, it follows like the armhole right there. And then that's what I have so far. So in what I have so far that I've shown you, I want to make it like have like choker neck, and then have strips of maybe double crochet with inlets coming down here along the sides. And I want all this to stay open, but obviously I'm going to close off this with sleeves. So it's just going to have like this piece and like all this down. I'm going to include my drawing for it. But yeah, this is what I have so far. This has been like several days of work. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I've been kind of neglecting my other stuff, but I'm like super hyper focused on this, and this is like consuming my thoughts. Like I'm dreaming about this top right now, so I'm just focusing all my attention on this, and so far so good. I'm going to be putting in measurements for everything, so this is not going to be just a stitch based pattern. This is, everything's going to be based on your measurements, so you can tailor it to yourself. So I'll put in my measurements. You can adjust for yourself, and I wanted it to be a slightly tighter bust, so this kind of like just stays on like that. I don't have to do anything, it's just on. If you want, you'll be able to make it looser or tighter. All depends on you. I'm gonna try to include everything that I did in a video at the very end. So this is the journey. This is where we are now. If you want to follow me on this journey of creating the Romantasy top, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and let's see where the creativity takes me.